What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 10 Wi-Fi Battles live commentary. Working my way through my 5 rental teams video for the month. Today we are using Eternatus, which means that there is only one more team after this, and then we can kind of wrap things up for this season. So like I said, this is an Eternatus team, also known as Gignatus. Thanks Tom for the rental. And talking a little bit about it, this is more of a slower variant of Eternatus, using a Cosmic Power Recover Flamethrower Sludge Bob variant that really just lets you set up in the opponent's face, take advantage of pressure, and slowly chip away at opponents. And that's really what this team is about, is slowly chipping away at them, using things like Eternatus, having the ability to set up. Next up, we have Ninetales, continuing that theme, having Hail, getting some slow incremental damage that way. Most things are going to be taking chip from it, and also setting up the Aurora Veil. The Aurora Veil, I think, is going to be huge here, making it so we are a lot more, like, survivable. We have better survivability, and like making sure my opponents take chip, and that, like I said, is that theme, which we also see finally in Landorus. Landorus having Stealth Rock, which as a singles player, seeing Rocky Helmet Lando with Stealth Rock makes me really happy. So yeah, this is really about using Stealth Rock to make it so, hey, you're switching out, you're taking chip damage, you're getting hail damage, you're just taking this damage up over time, and it really forces people in an awkward situation, because they have to constantly deal with this slow incremental chip. But at the same time, we are also dealing a lot of damage with Rocky Helmet. We do have Earth Power. We do have U-Turn to pivot out to cycle between Intimidate. We also have things like Rock Tomb to control speed. There is a lot of speed control here, which obviously we see next up with Regieleki. A Regieleki, pretty standard. Electroweb, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt. We can control speed with Electroweb. We can pivot out using Volt Switch. All that great good stuff. Next up, we've got Gyarados. Assault Vest Gyarados, once again, speed control with Icy Wind. We have Power Whip for things like Kyogre. We got Waterfall and Crunch for some really good overall damage. And finally, we do have Choice Band Scizor. This thing just hits really hard, can pick up some big KOs on things like Rillaboom, can also almost KO as Xerneas. So Xerneas obviously not really going to like this team too much, but just offering just a ton of great pressure. So we do have the code on the screen. We'll have the paste in the description. And with that, let's just get rocking and rolling and move into the first game. All right, battle number 1, and it is Groudon, the pretty standard Groudon team. It is Incin, Tapu Koko with Porygon 2, Groudon, Entei, and Venusaur. So Gyarados obviously going to be really great here, other than Tapu Koko, but we do have the ability for what's it called, Double Intimidate, which I think is really strong here. I'm going to lead Lando Gyarados, and then I want Ninetales, Eternatus in the back. Having the ability to cycle Intimidate, I think, is going to be really huge against Groudon. We threaten a lot of this team for pretty big damage, and it is very physical, so that's going to really help. Gyarados obviously being great into Entei is going to be beneficial. So yeah, we do have to be careful of some things, but overall, we are in a position to potentially just, like I said, set up a lot of really good incremental damage. Eternatus doesn't like Groudon at all. But we do have a lot of ways to deal with that, right? We have Double Intimidate, we have Hail, which it's not gonna like getting hit with a Blizzard, I can tell you that much. Venusaur can be a little scary. I think it does have damage into us. Tapu Koko, Tapu Koko I don't care about. Incin, we don't have a good way to deal damage into Incin, but it's like not a problem. So I think we can potentially set up with Eternatus, right? I don't think my opponent timed out. It did get really close. If they did, I think that's like really bad for them. I don't actually think is Groudon in the top 4? I don't think Groudon's in the top 4. No, it is. It is. I was gonna say, if you don't get your restricted, like that's why you always put your restricted at spot number 1, as it's gonna be Porygon 2 Incin. So they might have timed out. No. Did they time out? No, because top 2 are not these two. Yeah, we will. Oof. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, Shiny Gyarados with the Kabu background looks so good. This is like the coolest. Irrelevant. We're waiting. Please be a. They do get a special attack boost. This is I'm pretty sure no recover on Porygon 2. Yeah. So you didn't time out. I kind of want to just Stealth Rock. I'm going to go for a Stealth Rock, and I'm going to go for a Waterfall into Incin. I'm not worried about Porygon because we have access to incremental damage. If you pivot out your Ensign, we're in really good shape. Stealth Rock is debatable. We are going to see the fake out onto Landorus. That's fine. You are going to take Rocky Helmet chip. We are getting good chip onto you. Waterfall going to come out. This should do a really sizable chunk on Ensign. Was that a crit? Sizable chunk being a critical hit. We'll take that. And now, what? We are going to see a Trick Room from Porygon. That's fine. You can't do anything to me with Groudon. So one thing that's a little bit tricky about this team is we don't have a lot of Protect. We only have Protect on Regieleki and Ninetales. So as a result, right, like some of the damage can be a little wonky. We are going to see a Groudon swap in. I'm going to go for a U-turn here and a swap in a Ninetales. Just with the idea that'll let me cycle out Gyarados, right? Because what is Groudon really going to do here? Not much. We will get the Ninetales out. So getting the Hail, getting some chip onto both of these. Porygon 2, like I said, doesn't have Recover as far as I know. So every little bit of damage over time is really going to help. As an Ice Beam comes out. Oh, I did not know. You do have Ice Beam. Yep, that's a thing. That is definitely a thing. As it will be a Rock Slide. We're doing great here. Forgot how this team works. That's fine. That's fine. We are going to chip away. Okay. I forgot how. Yeah, Porygon 2 is actually kind of nuts here. We can bring out Gyarados. I could swap into Eternatus. No, because you're only at -1. You're gonna go for a Rock Slide, so I'm actually going to swap into Eternatus and protect the Ninetales. And then what I'm gonna try and do is pivot out from Eternatus, or not from Eternatus, from Ninetales into Gyarados again to get the second attack drop. This is a little tricky because of the fact that yeah, this Porygon has a ton of pressure, and this Porygon has Ice Beam, which I forgot about. So I don't actually have a lot of special defense because I wanted this to be like a particularly fast Eternatus, which, you know, kind of regretting. I should have just gone full bulk. As we are going to see a Groudon swap out, that's going to be Entei. Entei I can deal with. Entei I can deal with very easily. Not very easily, but I can make work. Tri-Attack comes out into Eternatus. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's go for a Recover. How many turns of Trick Room are left? 2 turns of Trick Room. Let's do this swap. Yeah, this Porygon is giving me a ton of trouble. If we can get the Recover off, I think we're in okay shape. The Entei is Scarfed. Yeah, the Entei is Scarfed. And it's going to swap out into Groudon. So a little bit unfortunate for me, because, you know, I really would have liked to get that damage. What is Zapdos, or not Zapdos, Gyarados' speed? We are going to see the Tri-Attack come out into Gyarados. Okay. That's actually fine. That's going to let Eternatus recover. Eternatus is definitely going to move last. So what I can do is I can recover again. I can go for a second recover expecting to take a Precipice Blades. And then go for a... I could swap in a Ninetales. Swap in a Ninetales, sack Ninetales, bring out Gyarados for the Gyarados endgame. I'm going to do that. It'll change the weather. Will be faster. If you don't target into Gyarados, which, I mean, you could miss a Rock Slide. If you miss the Rock Slide, that's really great for me, because what that means is I'll be able to get off either an Aurora Veil, probably not an Aurora Veil, I want to get a Blizzard off. Just looking at the damage output of what my opponent has. Tri-Attack going to come out into... it. Okay, yep, that's fine. That's a single target P-Blades. We should take that. Oh, Rock Slide. Perfect. Oh, that's unfortunate. But what? We have a guaranteed waterfall into the Groudon slot. You can't do anything about that. And we can Sludge Bomb into the Porygon slot and make it so you... Yeah, we can take away your ability to kind of switch out. We are also, as a result of dealing so much incremental damage, taking a lot of it. Not having a healer on the team, you know, something that could have mattered. But like I said, we have a free shot into the Groudon slot with a waterfall, and there's nothing you can do about that. And we have a free Sludge Bomb here, so we can Sludge Bomb. We can waterfall here. You cannot do anything about that. Yeah, we're going to significantly reduce your eruption because I know you're scarfed. I could have Cosmic Power. No. Cosmic Power is risky, as we are going to see the swap into Entei, which is fine. We will get really good damage onto you. Sludge Bomb going to come out into Porygon. I would have loved a poison there. We got a poison. I feel like it would have been game over. Perfect. That's actually really good. I don't want the KO now. Interesting. Trick Room comes out. I want to recover. I want to recover with Eternatus and try to... Oh, that's perfect. We have one more turn. I could double a Porygon. I'm going to actually do that. I'm going to say we're going to target here, and I could Icy Wind. I'm going to Icy Wind because that should KO Entei. We are going to see the Ice Beam. I should have gone for a Recover. Into Eternatus. Eternatus lives. We'll take that. Icy Wind into both. KO, perfect on you. Because now, what? You now need to hit a Rock Slide in order to KO me. Please KO. Ugh! That's so bad. That sucks. Oh, that's so bad. Eternatus! Oh, and you get to switch it into Groudon. Oh, no! Oh, no. Okay, wait. This isn't totally hopeless, right? You could say Eternatus is going to get knocked out. Let's target into Gyarados. I'm going to recover. I'm going to hope you don't attack into me. I'm going to... Wait. Power Whip into... I could Icy Wind. No, I need to Power Whip into Groudon. Oh, God, we need one more turn. Oh, God, if Porygon had gone down... Try attack, please go... Nope, that's into Eternatus. That's into Eternatus. Groudon has to hit Rock Slide. Oh, we're faster. It's good damage. That's really good damage. Rock Slide gonna come out 103 down to 0. Okay, so doesn't matter. That was tough. That was really close. We didn't get Ninetales in a good position, unfortunately. I think that was kind of what hampered us. Scizor, I mean, like, the incremental damage was great because of the fact that that Porygon didn't have Protect. And I think the main issue is we just let Porygon sit on the field. And it just did what it was supposed to do. It set up Trick Room. I couldn't stop it. Ninetales, pretty useless there. I think Scizor would have been a much better choice, having Bullet Punch, because we did threaten everything that scared it anyway. But, you know, it is what it is. Overall, a really solid first battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is Zacian. It is Zacian Landorus with Pelipper, Incin, what's it called? Tornadus, and Rillaboom. So, Eternatus, great here. Gyarados is really good here. Landorus is good here. Ninetales and Eternatus. We don't have the best damage in the Pelipper. Let's do Gyarados, Landorus. Let's just do double Intimidate with Ninetales and Eternatus in the back. I'm going to actually go with Eternatus second with Ninetales and Landorus in the back. if you bring Pelipper, it's a weird weather war. You have to bring Pelipper. I feel like, what's it called? We have such a big advantage with Ninetales that not bringing Pelipper would be silly, right? We KO Landorus, we KO Rillaboom. We don't KO Rillaboom, but we do significant chunk into Rillaboom. We do significant chunk into Thundurus. Ensign, obviously not going to care too much. Neither is Zacian, but it does a ton of work to your whole team. So it's just like, I feel like you have to respect it. We cannot survive an Earth Power from the Landorus, so that's going to be a little bit tricky. We do have Ice Beam on Gyarados, so we do have the ability. Yeah, this is actually ideal, because what that means is if you lead Lando, we have the ability to swap and not worry about Earth Power. As we are going to see Lando Ensign, perfect. Gyarados Eternatus, this is really good for us. We have a free swap into our Landorus from the what's it called, the Eternatus slot. Icy Wind would be great, but I do expect to see a fake out from Ensign. Yeah, let's just swap into Lando. Let's go for an Icy Wind. I don't think I'm gonna get it, and then swap into Landorus here. It is a fairly obvious swap, but at the same time, I don't think just because something is obvious means it's necessarily bad. And obviously, if you assume that it is too obvious, you might not account for it, and that'll be really great for us. So we get to bring out Lando. We will double Intimidate, so Ensign at least is not going to be doing that much damage, I say. Fake Out going to come out into Gyarados. A little tricky, and it's going to be Substitute. Substitute is a little scary here. I'm going to still go for an Icy Wind, and I'm going to Earth Power. I could Stealth Rock. I'm going to Stealth Rock. You might switch out. So that's unfortunate. And obviously, if you switch out, we will hit you with an Icy Wind. So that's really good for us, and we kind of will invalidate not invalidate, but we'll severely damage the Ensign every time it wants to switch in. We are going to see a swap perfect. So this should be, if this is Zacian, I'm going to be so mad. It's Pelipper. Okay, that's great. Pelipper, obviously not going to like the Icy Wind. It's not going to like a lot of what's happening here, and we do get the speed drop onto it as Protect. Yep, okay, perfect. This is totally fine with me. I really wanted to just set up this turn, and now we are able to get up Stealth Rock, which means that Pelipper is not going to be happy if it has to switch out, neither is Ensign. As an Icy Wind's going to come out, as long as we hit Pelipper, this is really good for us. So we also know what my opponent's 4 are. So boom, Pelipper taking just a little bit of chip here. And so the question now is, what do I want to do? I like Icy Wind once again, and we could Rock Tomb into Pelipper. I'm going to U-turn into Pelipper. U-turn into what? Into Ninetales, I guess? I'm going to U-turn, yeah, because you... Oh. Pelipper does have Wide Guard. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to see the switch onto Pelipper. That lets me bring out... I'm going to bring out Eternatus. I don't want to reveal that I have Ninetales quite yet. Especially given the fact that we just saw... what's it called? Wide Guard. Icy Wind, yeah, unfortunately not going to work here. I want to Earthquake, or not Earthquake. I want to Waterfall. I'm going to Waterfall here and make the obvious switch back into Landorus. Obvious, I think, is fine. This means that we can start pressuring the Pelipper. Yeah, because you don't have good damage onto Gyarados, which is good for me. The Intimidate not really doing too much here, but you know we'll say it does. Pelipper, We're gonna see a swap of Pelipper, probably Ensign. This is going to be Ensign, yeah. So we'll take that damage. We will take that damage. Potential protect on what's it called? Okay, Earth Power, perfect. We're chilling. Waterfall gonna come out. Great damage overall onto Landorus. This will break the sub because we are going to be boosted. I'm going to go for an Icy Wind as well as a Rock Tomb onto the Landorus. Just because I do... okay. What? Icy Wind will break... Okay, dang it. Rock Tomb goes first. That's unfortunate, because if we had broken it, Icy Wind would have been able to pick up the KO as... Ensign, what, parting shotted? We're probably going to see a parting shot come out from the Ensign. So even though, like, there's not a lot of stuff happening here, right? It's just been a lot of slow incremental damage. We are going to just see Ensign parting shot out. I'm assuming this is Pelipper. I'm assuming it's Pelipper. Yeah, okay, it is Pelipper here. Look at that Stealth Rock. I'm going to go for a Waterfall onto you, and I'm going to go for Rock Tomb onto Pelipper. Just because it is getting kind of low. You could swap into Ensign. Right? I want to get rid of Lando. With Lando gone, Eternatus wins the endgame. That's just like how it is. I also could, or if either one of them go away, actually, because if we get rid of Pelipper, we get rid of Wide Guard. If we get rid of Landorus, please take that. Landorus does not take that. We love that. We also do have the option at this point to just bring out Ninetales. Because, yeah, I mean, Moonblast should KO at this range. So I'm fine to reveal Ninetales. Like I said, with either of these gone, we're in a really solid position because of the fact that, what's it called? Yeah, with Landorus gone, Eternatus wins the endgame. So I am going to crunch. I'm going to double up the. I'm going to crunch Pelipper. I'm going to crunch Pelipper, and I'm going to Moonblast into you. We are the fastest thing on the field, so even if you go for a Wide Guard, it shouldn't matter, right? Yeah, because Ninetales doesn't care. And once that's gone, yeah, once either of these is gone, we'll be fine. Because Pelipper gone means no Wide Guard. So that means Ninetales can Blizzard. Once Landorus is gone, Eternatus can clean up the endgame. So we are going to see the swap from Pelipper. This should be Ensign. It's going to be Ensign. That's fine. You're going to take more Stealth Rock damage. Love that. Proc a Berry. That's fine. You're going to be taking tons and tons of recoil. Oh, it is a Citrus Berry. A little bit more than I would have liked. Gyarados' attack is dropping fairly significantly just as a result of everything. Protect going to come out. That's fine. We can... Oh, we lost Landorus. Crunchy boy. Crunchy snack wrap. Take the defense drop. But yeah, we're so low at this point. I'm gonna play aggressive here. Right, like Landorus, you could swap out I'm thinking you swap out into Pelipper, trying to bait a Protect. Come on, take the bait. Take the bait. Go out into Pelipper. Don't fake out with Ensign. Let me KO this Landorus. Lando is so low right now. Pelipper, yeah, Pelipper's not going to like the switch in. Ensign's not liking the switch in. We're really setting up in a good position for Eternatus. Like I said, once I just need to get rid of Lando, or I just need to get rid of Pelipper. Stealth Rock really putting in work. Now we have the Hail Chip helping out too. Gyarados hanging out. Not the swap. Oh, you didn't even bring Zacian. This changes things a lot. You didn't bring Zacian. Okay. Fake out into Ninetales. I want to swap out into Eternatus and go for... Wow, Zacian was useless here. That's a... I mean, it makes sense. I have double Intimidate. But, we have a really free... Oh, no, because Rillaboom also has Fake Out. I want to actually Waterfall here, and I'm gonna swap into Eternatus because you should fake out it. You should double up into the Eternatus slot, and from there I can Cosmic Power. Because yeah, I want to preserve Ninetales. I think more in this endgame, especially now that I know that you don't have Zacian, and I don't think that Lando can switch in because of the Stealth Rock, which is great. We love to see Stealth Rock putting in work. Yeah, we are gonna swap out Ninetales. Eternatus, yeah, this is no offensive pressure from either of these spots. We do have to be a little bit conservative with Gyarados, just given the fact that it is getting kind of low, and we don't get Grassy Terrain recovery, as that will come out. Either thing you bring in is fine. If you bring out, did I Waterfall into that slot? No, but imagine if I did. I Waterfalled into the Eternatus, or into the Instant slot, as this is gonna come out. Gyarados gonna Waterfall into the Instant. Oh wait, we're faster. We're faster with what's it called? Oh, because you can bring out Rillaboom here. Very smart. You bring out Pelipper. You should bring out Pelipper here to change the weather. Or you bring out Rillaboom. Rillaboom is a good option. Rillaboom is a scary option. We are going to see... Yeah, you are going to bring out Rillaboom. Are you going to go down to the Hail this turn? Oh, no, you're not. Swap into Ninetales Icy Wind. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for an Icy Wind and swap into Ninetales. This is risky. I don't think Ninetales can live in Earth Power, but we are really chipping away. We're saying your play is... No, you can't swap. I was gonna say you can swap out into Pelipper and Fake Out, but that means you die to Stealth Rock. So we are going to KO this Eternatus. I mean, not this Eternatus. This Landorus. We are gonna bring out Ninetales. You could double up into Gyarados. We are gonna see a straight Protect. I think this is the last turn of Hail, which is maybe why you're going for that. As we will see a straight U-turn. This should be Pelipper. That's actually what you do. You bring out Pelipper here. That's fine, because Ninetales is faster than, what's it called? Yeah, that's Pelipper. Pelipper going to take a big chunk. We are faster, so we have the immediate pressure. So we can swap out into Eternatus for Gyarados to finally get rid of all of those attack drops. This thing is at like -6. Oh yeah. Ooh. Look at that great damage overall. Yeah, because you're 101. What is Gyarados? Gyarados is at -4. We have a free swap into Eternatus here, as well as a Moonblast onto you. And then we do have the ability to cycle back in Ninetales to try and preserve the weather, to start slowly chipping away at stuff. So Pelipper, not going to do much. Whatever you switch in, not going to like the Moonblast. And Pelipper, yeah. Pelipper at -1, really great for us. Ensign, going to take a ton on switch in. And yeah, it looks like they're going to cancel just because of the fact that we did pin them really hard, making it so you really couldn't do much. If you swapped out, you're going to get KO'd. I'm going to pick up that KO on Landorus this turn, and once Landorus is gone, like there's really not much you can do. Rillaboom obviously not going to be able to beat an Eternatus. Ensign going to take a ton on switching, going to lose to Eternatus that way. So overall, really good second game. Glad we could show what the team could do, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle of the day, and it is Calyrex Mineshaow. It is Calyrex with what is it called? Galarian Moltres, Mineshaw, a Kartana Regieleki, and Nihilego. I'm like blanking on the name. Let's lead. I like Gyarados Scizor. I think that puts the most pressure on Calyrex. Let's bring Eternatus in the back, and then the question is, what do we want in the last slot? Landorus. Probably Landorus, right? Landorus is tempting. Ninetales is also tempting. Ninetale, I'm gonna bring Ninetales. It feels bad, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of necessary. What it should, if we see Calyrex Mineshaw, we can just double up into, what is it called? Into Calyrex with Scizor Gyarados, and one of them should be able to get a KO, as we will see Nihilego. Okay, Mineshaw Nihilego. I can deal with that. We do have a solid double up into Nihilego. We could, what, Icy Wind? We also have Bullet Punch. So not the lead I was expecting. I'm going to go for an Icy Wind and a Bullet Punch into Nihilego. I want to get rid of that more than anything. This, what, you fake out... If you fake out Gyarados, that's great. If you fake out Scizor, we should be able to live a Meteor Beam from Nihilego. We are going to see the fake out come out into Scizor. A little bit unfortunate. But let's see. Yeah, we are going to see the Meteor Beam. I don't think I calced for this. Defensive. We can survive. Okay, if we can survive an Astral Barrage fairly comfortably, I'm sure we can survive this. Oh, and you missed. That also helps. We should at this point be able to KO Mineshaw with a Waterfall. So we can Waterfall there, and then we can Bullet Punch. Yeah, let's Waterfall onto you, and then go for a Bullet Punch onto Nihilego. That should pick up a KO there. We are going to see Protect on Nihilego. That's totally fine. We should outspeed Mineshaw at this point. Just kidding. Jesus Christ. We do live. I'll take that any day of the week. Mineshaw going to get the defense drop, so that means we should have our KO at this point. Yep. Cool. This is still tricky. We are locked into Bullet Punch, as we will see Calyrex come out. We can Bullet Punch Calyrex. Bullet Punch Calyrex and Waterfall Nihilego. Let's Waterfall Nihilego and Bullet Punch into Calyrex. This is a little risky. Gyarados will survive. Yeah, because this makes it so we can get damage onto... We're going to see the Nihilego swap out. That's fine into Kartana. Bullet Punch comes out. How much is it going to do into Calyrex? Please KO. It's good damage, but not enough. Astral Barrage going to come out. We do survive it with Gyarados, but not enough. Oh, we take that super well. We'll take that. You are at +1 though, so a little awkward. I forget if... No, I think Ninetales... What is Ninetales' speed? Is that higher? 177? So that's the thing, right? If what is Kartana's max speed? If we outspeed Kartana, we're good. But I think Kartana is actually 1 point faster. Kartana, Cerebi, 177. I just need you to be not 178 or higher. Come on. Speed. Okay, it's a speed tie. That's fun. I'm going to go for a Crunch here and go for a Blizzard with Ninetales. Like I said, it is a speed tie question. We will see a Smart Strike. So, Scarf Kartana. Scarf Kartana. There's nothing I can say to that. I lost to a Scarf Kartana. Yeah, that's game. Yeah. We're just that. I mean, that is how best of one works. The surprise factor. Because we could have risked a speed tie and then went that way, but like I said, it is what it is. Very good game to my opponent. That was a really cool surprise tech. We will play some more games with this to hopefully redeem ourselves from that. This team is a lot of fun in my opinion. I think it does some really cool stuff. But yeah, we have the rental. Make sure to check it out. And until next time.